friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Timo, and in this video we'll talk about how to market your SaaS. And in this video I brought you 17 different channels or strategies for either your B2C SaaS marketing or your B2B SaaS marketing. And why should you even listen to me? Because I built in both B2C and in B2B. And in B2C, this is a screenshot here of Ginny. I can also refresh this just so you know that I have actually done this and some proof of that he knows what he's talking about, right? And yeah, this is for Ginny, ChatGPT, and WhatsApp. And this is also the SaaS that you can clone, by the way, if you want to, with the link in the description. And I also built in B2B. And this is a screenshot of Setter.ai, one of my B2B SaaS. And of course, much higher revenue per customer here. And we have recently also launched on Product Hunt, and it was a very successful launch, a lot of new customers, and we have customers here like Mindvalley. Okay, now we got this out of the way. I know I just have to show that every time, so you actually know that I know a little bit what I talk about. And let's start very quickly with the principles of the marketing in general. Inbound converts much better than outbound, okay? I will talk about this in a minute. Master one channel before trying a new one. Don't get shiny object and try all 17 channels. One channel is enough to get you to 1 million a year, okay? That is very, very important. Like Alex Hormozi always says that, okay? Try mastering one channel before you do any other. And then pick the channel you would also still do after a long day of work, right? Maybe you really like writing emails. Maybe you really like doing content, or maybe you really like doing outbound DMs, okay? Now we got this out of the way. Let's start with B2C SaaS marketing. By the way, if you're in B2B, just skip ahead to the middle of the video. I will put timestamps in the video if you only want to see the B2B one. Okay, let's get started on B2C SaaS. What you should never do for B2C is cold email or LinkedIn DMs, because that is actually not allowed. Maybe you can do it, but I would just not do it. Don't email or DM cold random strangers, personal people, right? Don't do it for B2C. For B2B, that is totally fine, but for B2C, you will get in trouble probably. Next one, LinkedIn organic. And here, this is very important with your private profile, okay? This is not the best, I would say, because who is on LinkedIn? It's mostly professionals looking for jobs or companies. It's I don't really like LinkedIn as a platform, to be honest. I don't really like being on there, but I know the power of it. I know that less people post than there are on this platform. That's why you can get a lot of reach potentially. Why is it only D? You need on LinkedIn, you need a certain amount of connections so that your connections share it with other people. So it's a very shareable platform, right? Like people share, repost, and so on. So if you have 0 followers, you will not get any views or customers from that. And also for B2C, I think it's better maybe to build a personal brand on LinkedIn than to actually try to market your B2C there, because it's just more like a business platform, okay? That's why it's just a D here. C, YouTube long form, okay? YouTube in general is an awesome platform. However, for B2C, you really have to find the right keywords, what people search. And B2C, there's better marketing channels than YouTube long form for that. However, I would still consider it a quite good channel in general, okay? For example, just an example for like Ginny, you could do videos like how to write with AI on WhatsApp or something like that, right? That's also videos that I've done. They haven't performed so great because B2Cs are very they don't really search for solutions that much. They're more okay, they see something in an ad or see something in short, and they're very impulse buyers, right? Still something you can do, still something you can scale probably and get and build an audience, but it's a slower channel. It's a bit like SEO. It's slow and long-term growth, YouTube. Now, next one, influencer marketing, ads, and SEO. Okay. Let's start with SEO. SEO is amazing. SEO is a little bit like YouTube. It takes a lot of time to build it up, maybe 6 to 12 months. However, once you have it set up and running, it is like a super consistent lead machine and will basically bring you leads and new customers forever. It's just free and amazing, but you have to have a long breath in order to do that. It's not immediate cash. You can definitely get started in SEO also with B2C SaaS. Just go to ahrefs.com and find keyword difficulties of like 10 to 20 maybe, or below that, so you can start ranking quickly. Just put an H1 on your landing page with the most highly targeted keyword that you want to have, and then put some supporting blog posts below that, right? And you will also get traffic for SEO for your B2C marketing. For B2B SEO is very, very straightforward. I will talk about this in a moment, and actually the best channel, just to already take that away. Now, also for YouTube, what I forgot is a platform you can use is answerthepublic.com. Now on here, you can exactly find out what people search on YouTube. So you go there and you, for example, maybe you're in gardening, right? And then you put in gardening, and then you will find all these keywords, like how to do this in gardening, how to do this, blah, blah, blah. Good free tool to find content ideas, just to know that tool as well. Meta ads, of course, is super powerful, right? But you need cash for that. I would probably not start that if you are below 10k MRR or 5k MRR, something like that, because you need a lot of budget to test out. What I mean with that, so Meta learns from your creative. Okay, so how you run Meta ads nowadays is you have a creative, right? And that is basically all that you need. Your creative is the most important asset in your Meta ad. You put it there, you give it some money, you do completely open targeting on Meta, and let it find your customers for your creative. Okay, but in order to have a really broad target group where Meta can test and then find out who's the best, who's responding the best for this, who is converting the best for this, you need a lot of budget, usually like $500 to $1,000, I think, at least, to test out Meta ads on a cold audience. What I forgot to put in here, what you of course can and should do is retargeting ads. That is, you have a pixel on your website, you retarget people that have already shown interest in your product but have not bought yet. These ads are very, very powerful. You can do like a super low budget, like $5 a day, and just retarget these people, okay? Because they are already, like, you don't have to convince them of the product. You can do much more like bottom of funnel content. That means like more like high CTAs, right? And just like, hey, here's your discount code or something like that. So they convert much better. So actually, retargeting ads is something I'm gonna put on the A tier as well. Let me put that there in a moment. And then influencer marketing, something I have personally not tried yet, but I see a lot of people on Twitter having success with that. I just wanted to put that out there. I cannot really talk about that too much, to be honest, but I see some people getting really low cost per 1,000 views there. So this is how you generally measure also your ads, like how much cost per 1,000 views, right? And if you find the right influencers, you can definitely make good money. I would always look, because I'm in the space a little bit myself, or I was in that space. Okay, are all these views and followers actually legit, right? Where do they come from? Do they come mostly from places where they would buy, like US, or do they maybe come from India or something where they have not that high purchasing power, right? So look out for that. Look out for the niche. Start with small influencers and get a lot of influencers rather than get a huge one that has maybe 1 million followers, but most of them are actually inactive, right? So start with smaller ones and test that out. A tier. Now let's put also Meta retargeting here. Just imagine it would be here. Also, retargeting is basically email. Email, one of the cheapest. It's basically free, and one of the most powerful tools to retarget your audience. Okay, so let's say you have an onboarding flow and you get their email already in the onboarding flow, but they don't convert, right? What you should have is an automated follow-up sequence over like 5 days. Maybe give them like a free course, give them more value, build up that reciprocity, right, with your with your clients, with your customers, and then eventually they may convert. And also have one time a week, have a newsletter. Just one time a week is fine, where you just remind them, I'm still here, right? Email, definitely you should leverage that. Also something I definitely need to leverage more for my businesses, because it's just free. it's just free, and the emails land in their inbox, and yeah, they just open that, and they're already like super invested on your product. They just not have purchased yet, right? Or even if they have purchased, you may be able to upsell them. Then next one are TikTok and IG ads on the best organic creatives. That's why I also put already S tier. Why I already revealed this, because this has to do with this one. Now, when you post TikTok, IG, or Shorts organic, this is, by the way, S tier, because it is just a lottery ticket. Every single time you post something, right? You can create 10 videos a day, post them, and if one hits 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 views, you might get immediately feedback and immediate new customers, and it's just free. You can do that from your home. You can sit in front of your laptop. You can film yourself and just do that yourself. Okay. Now, when one of these hits really good, let's say over 50,000 views, you can use these creatives and put money behind them. Meaning on TikTok, it's, for example, called Spark ads. There, you just put money behind your already doing really well short video. Why is that good? Because these videos have already proven themselves, so you don't need to spend a lot of money to prove which creative is good or find out which creative is good, but these will then convert much higher, and they already have engagement. Okay, so these organic TikToks that you posted, they already have maybe 1,000 likes and comments. That is such a high like social proof for everyone who will see the ad. Okay, so that's why they're very, very powerful, these ads. But of course, before that, you need to put the effort in and create these organic shorts and TikToks yourself. But yeah, I also have like a sheet in the bio below where I have 5 proven TikToks that work really well organically and like evergreen for all kinds of SaaS or mobile app marketing. And I've also put, I just updated it right now and included like 82 hooks that you can use. So check out that sheet below. It's a free Notion sheet. Next, we have Product Hunt, and we actually just launched with our B2B SaaS on Product Hunt, and it was really, really successful. A lot of new customers, and just do it. Product Hunt, it's free. Like at least you get a good backlink. Like a good backlink means they link to your page, and that helps you again with SEO. You definitely get exposure, and yeah, you may get one of the 5 best tools in a day, and then you get a lot of new customers, a lot of exposure. They may also include you into your newsletter. Just do it. Just for the launch, there's a few things you need to prepare. I would, before that, already a few days before that, make some Twitter posts if you have an audience there, and also activate your email list if you already have that. And then, of course, on the day launch, like spam everyone, like, hey, please upvote my Product Hunt, because everyone does it, right? So you get more upvotes, and yeah, just do it. It's a free channel, completely free, very easy to do. Then the last one, PB. What does it stand for? Personal brand. Personal brand is probably the cheat code of our decade right now. Just look at people like Peter Levels, right? I just pull him up here. Now, this guy has 600,000 followers, right, on X. He can publish any SaaS he wants, make tweets about it, and it will get MRR. Like, it is just what it is, right? Like, I'm not saying his products are bad or something. They're probably, yeah, decent. I've never really checked them out, but he has just so much audience that he can do whatever he wants and will get customers. So whatever you do, try to build a personal audience, a personal brand audience next to it. And yeah, just document your process, give free value to people. Give them value, build a personal brand, be a little bit unique, right? Be also sometimes edgy, maybe. That is also what helped Peter Levels to grow on X. It's just like he has not a mainstream opinion. He just has his opinion. And you will have like a 10x easier time to market your stuff, right? All right, let's get to B2B SaaS marketing. Least powerful one is LinkedIn organic company profile, right? why is that so not so good, Timo? Because LinkedIn in general is a great platform for B2B, but the organic company posts is what sometimes people do instead of personal profile post. It's just rubbish. They don't get any traction or views or organic reach at all, because LinkedIn is designed so you can connect with people, not with companies. So don't even bother about your company profile page much. Like, maybe you can repost your private posts, but don't post on your company page. Next one, TikTok organic and TikTok ads, right? It's very, very different from the B2C side, but TikTok organic for B2B is, I would say, pretty hard to get the right audience. Actually, Alex Hormozy did a very, very good video recently. I highly recommend you watch this, where he showed just the average person who is on TikTok versus the average person who is, for example, on Instagram even. And the vastly different engagement rates with his content. So he does only B2B content, okay? He actually has like very high value B2B. He like invests in companies and stuff like that, right? And he said like, okay, I'm getting all these millions of views on TikTok, and he posts like a lot, right? Like 5 videos a day and very high quality content. And they still are the least to ever convert people on his website. Like the average engagement time on his website, I think, was 9 seconds for his TikToks that he posts. And even though he has 1 million followers, he doesn't get nearly any revenue from these people. Yeah, which shows just the audience is vastly different than even Instagram or even Facebook, for example. So to be honest, if you're at like 0 to 10K MR, I wouldn't even bother about TikTok, or probably even, I wouldn't even bother about that, because it's very hard to convert these people into B2B buyers. It's just like not a lot of business owners, I would say, are searching there for solutions, right? Same as then for TikTok ads, of course. But please, if you found success with TikTok organic for B2B as well, let me know in the comments. I'll be loved to prove wrong there. Now, D tier, we have Meta ads, IG organic, and LinkedIn ads. So let's start with LinkedIn ads. LinkedIn ads are really, really weird. By the way, you can get like a free LinkedIn credit if you sign up for Microsoft Startup Hub. I think up to like $300 for free. Just do that and just blast it out and see what happens. For me, they never really have worked well, LinkedIn ads. You can target very, very specifically, but still the algorithm is just not as good as Meta, for example. Okay. Now, Meta ads are, of course, super, super powerful, and definitely you should consider it. But if you're at the beginning right now, it's just probably wasted money. And like, as I said in B2C, you need 500 to 1,000 or maybe even more dollars to even start seeing your right audience coming in from Meta ads. Okay. And you can invest that money better into other channels, I would say, in the beginning, right? What I would recommend is retargeting ads again on Meta, right? Have a pixel on your website and retarget the audience that already comes to a website but doesn't convert. That makes a lot of sense, even with small budget, $5 a day, right? That's what I would definitely do. IG organic for B2B is definitely better than TikTok. Is actually probably even better than D tier, I would say. I would even put that in a higher one, because there is many business owners on IG, and you can reach these people. Is it the most worth of your time? Is always my thinking. Is that the thing you should do? Is that the 80-20? Because you can do everything, but you shouldn't do everything, right? So I would say no. In the beginning, that is not the 80-20 what you should do to get quick MRR. Okay, so that's why I have it in D or C. Let me put it actually into C tier. Oh, what happened here? Okay, it doesn't want me to move it, so we just keep it here. it's not, I don't think it's for the beginning. It's maybe for the scale, and if you have a team who can really hone in on that content, but getting quick MR, no. C tier, LinkedIn automated DMs. So there's SaaS that you can use, tools like Dripify, for example. Very, very powerful to reach your ideal customer quickly. I say ideal customer because in the beginning you have to have an ideal customer to even know, okay, who am I targeting? So the way that LinkedIn automated DMs work is you have LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and you can choose and make a list of people. Okay, I want to target these 2,000 people. These are CEO of, let's say, 10 to 50 employees companies in the Middle East of these and these industries, right? And you can then use a tool like Dripify that automatically connects with these people. And once they're connected, they automatically receive a DM from you. Pros and cons to this. Pros is, yes, it's super, super automated. You set that up once and it just runs for you and at least sends out the first message. And if they don't respond, you can also send some more messages. You can get into contact with people all around the world and your ideal customers. The cons, I would say, is you have like thousands of connections that you have never met, and who will probably not engage with your content. So LinkedIn automated DMs hurt your LinkedIn organic posts, I would say, because if you have later 10,000 people in your audience that have never heard of you, they will probably not engage with your post, and then LinkedIn will rank your posts lower if you also want to use LinkedIn organic. Secondly, it's an outbound channel, right? And outbound always is more skeptical and converts less than inbound. So just keep that in mind. People who will receive a cold DM from you, you may get them into a meeting, but even after the meeting, they may ghost you. That happened to me so often. They will ghost you and then not get back to you and stuff like that. It's just, it's tedious, right? It's like tedious to deal with prospects who are not completely sold into you. B tier, Google Ads, LinkedIn organic profile pages, and that came into in the last 5 minutes to me, Bing ads. Okay, probably very, very underrated. Let's start with Bing ads. I am sure you can also get an ad credit for that in the Microsoft Startup Hub if you apply there with your company and just get some free ad credits for this. Bing ads, who is on Bing? No fucking body is on Bing except companies, right? So if you want to B2B, if you want to target B2B, Bing ads is probably a channel that is very, very cheap for you. Because why are companies on there? So most companies nowadays use Microsoft computers, right? Or like these Dell computers where Microsoft is installed. And on default, when they click in their lower hand side on the corner, there's the search bar, right? And when they search something on the web and put in enter, it opens Bing search and not Google search. Okay, so I think I saw some statistics, I can't remember, but maybe 2% of all search is on Bing, but 20% of business search is on Bing. So definitely a channel that you can target. And before that, of course, do keyword research. Same as for Google Ads. Do keyword research. What would people actually search? Like only select the very, very specific keywords. Do not allow them to include also like, oh, maybe people would also search this and this, because then you will get lower quality traffic. And in the beginning, you want to really have that high converting, like you want to have that 3% that actually look for your solution right now. This is the search ads. This is what search ads are for, or also for retargeting. But I would say in the beginning, if you have low budget, do Bing ads and Google ads only to the very, very narrow keywords. Yeah. Now our LinkedIn organic private profile. Now here this is what I talked about, is the leveraging the organic reach of LinkedIn, which is actually very, very good. It's just I don't like that platform at all, like the people that are on there. But the organic reach is pretty good if you have a little bit of connections in your on your profile already. Now, yeah, it's pretty good. It's free. You can get a lot of reach. Not much more to say to that. Let me take a sip of coffee right here. Now, A tier. Cold email and referrals. Cold email is very, very, very scalable in the beginning. It's extremely cheap, and I know a lot of company that got their first 10K MRR just from cold email. Again, it's an outbound channel, which means people will convert less than if they come from inbound, right? But if you want immediate MRR, right, and you don't care about also the hustle of replying and the hustle of setting up all these campaigns and stuff like that, I think cold outbound definitely works. Like, it 100% works. I just made some notes here, by the way, before that, about cold email. Problem with cold email is, as I said, leads have a low conversion rate. Even if you get them into a meeting, that is my experience from that. It's not as leveraged, so you still have to, it's not like SEO or something that you once set up and it runs forever. You still have to daily reply in your inbox, be in your inbox and reply and try to do an appointment setting basically in your inbox, right? Pros, it's very targeted and it's very, very cheap. And I actually found a tool that allows me to get 1,000 verified email leads for $4. So I can target 10,000 people for $40. If you want, I share this in a video or somewhere in the future. Let me know if that's something that is of interest for you, cold email as a channel. Yeah. Now, referral, right? Something I have not yet set up for my B2B business, but I want to do it. I want to do it really, really badly, because I just know, okay, if customers bring other customers, that's the best thing that can happen to you, right? It's like word of mouth on steroids. So use a program like Rewardful, right, that integrates directly with Stripe. Give them a 20% cut, give them even a 25% cut lifetime, because you anyways don't have any cost usually in SaaS, right? Not many cost. And incentivize them to bring new customers. So I just, if you can make that work, beautiful, just beautiful. S tier, we have a lot of here. We have actually 5 things here: SEO, YouTube, email list, product hunt, and personal brand. Now, I already talked about that a lot in the B2C one. SEO, for me, the number one and the king of B2B marketing, and like just the chill guy marketing, if you would say, right? I just talked with a founder right now in my DMs, who is already at 50K MRR with his B2B, and he said he only grew through his blog. I know another guy, he's at 66K MRR, only blog, putting out 2 targeted blog contents per week. Ranking them takes a little bit of time, but it's so highly valuable traffic. Why? First of all, it's inbound. Inbound always converts better than outbound. People are actively choosing you from all the search results and wanting to check out your page, right? Now, another thing, if you rank high on Google, it's an dude, my voice just done. It automatically proves to the user, okay, this company has some kind of trust, because otherwise Google wouldn't rank them high. Okay, you know what I mean? So it's a long-term game, it's a trust game, but it's just worth it. Like, once you rank there, once you have a consistent SEO generation strategy, it's just a gold mine. It's free. People convert the best. We actually got mainly, I think even, most of our high value, like really 6K a month clients for a Saturday from SEO. Okay, including Mind Valley, for example. They just reached out to us, and that is the best that can happen to you. Probably hundreds or even thousands of companies cold email Mind Valley every single day, and they never get a shot. But we just appeared in their search results. I'm like, oh yeah, cool, this company seems legit. And then it just flips the switch, right? Like, it's instead of you trying to hard sell them in cold email, it's just they reach out to you, they want to work with you. Great. That's how you want to have it, right? YouTube, same thing. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. Now, as I said already in the B2C sheet, go to answerthepublic.com, find out what is your ICP searching for, and do videos about that. Yeah, do videos about that. These videos will get maybe 10 views in the first week, maybe get 100 views in the first month, but it doesn't matter. They will get indexed, and one view of a highly targeted search keyword is worth so much more than like one view on TikTok, for example, whereas people just discover it, right? Because these people are actually searching for a solution, and you appear there, you give them free value in a YouTube video, and then say, hey, you want to do the same? Go to our software, right? Check it out. So yeah, easy channel. Just do like I do here, whiteboard videos, right? For B2B, show them, give them some value. Show them how your solution works. Great. Email list, beautiful. Retarget people, same as with B2C. Have an automation if people sign up but do not convert to paying subscribers. Have an automation, give them some free value 5 days in a row. If they still don't sign up, just have them on a newsletter, once a week newsletter. Just retarget them every week with value, give them some value, and eventually they might convert. Email is just great. You have already one of the highest interested people in your email list. Use it. They open your email, you land directly in the inbox. Everyone reads their email, and it's on top of that, it's nearly free. So definitely use that. Product Hunt. I didn't really expect much from Product Hunt, to be honest, when we launched on there, even after we have already been online for over 9 months. Have already launched before, right? But we relaunched on Product Hunt, and it was great. Ton of traffic, great backlink, new customers signing up immediately. They also included us in the newsletter. Just in general, good hype, good new traffic. Just do it. It's free. It is definitely positive because it's free. You can just upload there, and the least you can get is a really good backlink, right? If you don't even get any new customers, at least you get a new backlink. So do it. And also number one here, personal brand, right? So if you were to be Levels.io, right, Peter Levels, and if you would launch a B2B one, I'm guarantee you with his 600,000 followers, right, this will crush. He would get immediate MRR, and personal brand is just, I would say, a cheat code in this decade and probably the decade to come. This is just getting started, personal branding. So build a highly engaged audience of people who trust you, give them value, and eventually they might want to pay you back by buying one of your products in the future. All right, my voice is getting dead after 30 minutes here already, 33 minutes. What else do I have written down here? Yeah, I have SEO. It's definitely something that I'm doing way more in 2025 now for my B2B one. I have 2 strategies that work really, really, really good. If you want me to share them, let me know. And also an ad strategy, just randomly, that I saw works surprisingly well for B2C SaaS, is people sell an info product before they sell their SaaS. So the ad is learn how you do X, right? Learn how you go viral on TikTok. Then they sell them a course or something, an ebook or something, maybe $20 or something. What that does is it offsets the cost to acquire a new customer. And then inside the info product, they actually sell, okay, if you want to do that, use that SaaS to do it. So ad, info product, and then SaaS. So use the info product to offset the ad cost, and then market your SaaS via email, for example, to them. Just an ad strategy that I saw works surprisingly well in the last couple of months. Yeah, okay, my voice is dead. I hope this gave you some value. yeah, check the description for the marketing template and other resources that I'm going to share with you. And have an amazing rest of your day or weekend, and whenever you see that. And I wish you all the best with your SaaS marketing, and also let me know what else you want to see from me in the future. All right. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.